Hey guys, it's Alexis. Long time no see. I know, like, I can barely film videos. I know I make this excuse all the time, but like, okay. First of all, most of the time I don't even want to film because editing is pain in the backside area. It really is, and it takes so long. And another thing is that I really want to get my hands on the Final Cut Pro. Like, so bad. Like, you don't even know. I can taste it. My fingers can taste it. $300. How much you pay? $300? I don't think so. I can't get with it. But I really want it, and I feel like my videos are such crap without it. And why is my camera, I hope it's not making sounds, because I still don't even know how to work this camera. But anyway, we are going to do a drugstore foundation first impressions. And we are going to try half of my face with the L'oreal Infallible Pro-Matte that everybody is literally like, can they stop reading this one? Everybody's raving about, and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless blah 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 foundation. This one in the shade 330, and this one is in the shade focus. Okay, you're not gonna focus, but that one's 111 Soft Sable. So I am going to jump right in, and I'm going to take my Burt's Bees makeup wipe, and I'm going to just wipe my face because I washed my face this morning. Well, I'm still get my hair done did, and now it's kind of oily, but I don't want to wash it again. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to put my moisturizer on, let that sink. And because I realized with making your foundation pro long wear, whatever, you need to let your moisturizer sink in for at least 20 minutes, at least, because I would try to skip out on that, especially going to school and things like that. I'm like, girl, I don't have time to be sitting here for those 20 minutes wanting to get dressed, pack my bag, do all this other stuff. So most of the time I go to school just like this, and people don't recognize me when I wear makeup, and that's okay, because I could care less what these little school people think about the way I look. Unless I'm looking all fake, then you better know this. But this, like, come on. Like, I'm not supposed to be flawless every day. Come on. Nobody is. I know you're not. I know you're not. Anyways, I'm putting my moisturizer on. Oh, and also chilling on my lips after I exfoliated them is this Smith's Menthol and Eucalyptus Balm, which is the bomb. So you see what I did there. Anyway, so I'm just gonna let this chill for 20 minutes, and then we'll be back. We are going to start priming. I'm taking this Becca Evermatte Poreless Prime Perfector Primer, and this literally sucks up all the oil. And I know that might seem a little like counterproductive, because we just spent 20 minutes trying to let our moisturizer seep in, but that's because of the fact that we're going to go in with such matte products. And the reason why our face makes oil is because our body thinks that we're not getting enough, so it like over produces it. So as you can see, I'm taking it in between my fingertips and rubbing it together, warming up the product, and then I'm going to press it into my most oiliest areas. And I'm going to do what I have called the sandwiching technique, which I don't know if it's like a real technique that makeup artists use, but that's what I'm going to call it. And I put some on like as my primer, regular primer, and then I sandwich it on top after I'm done with just my foundation, and sometimes again after like all the rest of my face makeup is on. And I find that makes my makeup last. I had it on yesterday because I went to an interview, and it made it last for 10 hours because I put it on at like 9 and I had it on until like 7 o'clock at night. I'm just going to put a little bit more on because I really want to make sure that I'm primed well, especially since we're going to be using drugstore foundation. And I don't know, this is the first impression, so I don't know how long it's going to last. So I want to make sure that I'm doing as much as possible to prolong the wear of these foundations. I think I'm actually going to do my eyebrows first. I'm taking my dip brow, and I have an eyebrow routine video on my channel, but it's so ratchet. This is pretty much going to be it. When I edit it, I spray my rose water up in here. It gets so dry. Like, anybody else get that problem? And I take some and I load it on my brush and I put like way more than I need, and then I put it on the back of my hand and rub it in like the motion that I'm going to be that I'm going to be doing my eyebrows in, and I kind of like make hair like strokes on the back of my hand like so. I'm gonna get my spoolie brush through because my eyebrows are so like, they like to go wherever they want. Alright, and now I'm going to start putting them in. And now I'm going to take my Benefit Gimme Brow, come on, and run this through my brows to make them look a lot more natural, because I just want a little ham over here. Okay, now we're going for the most exciting part. I have my beauty blender here, which I don't know if this is going to work for applying these foundations because this is a first impressions. And I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me foundation first, just because it was like right in front of my camera. And I hate foundations that don't have a pump, so I don't really know how I'm going to do this. It's very runny as I'm pouring it out, so you're not going to have that heavy coverage. See how it's just going to run down my hand as it's going there? Now I'm going to go in with this Infallible Pro-Matte Foundation. Going to do my sandwiching technique right now to ensure that my foundation is locked in. So I'm taking my backup primer and I'm running it in between my fingers, hitting those trouble areas that just love to get oily. Alright you guys, so I have just finished my full face and actually just filmed a lot of it because like I felt really bad that I have been absent for so long and then I would not show you how I did this face. This is what I normally do with like no eyeshadow really, and then my highlight and contour, very soft contour with just my MAC Studio Fix powder and NW45. Like most of the time I'm not trying to wear eyeshadow, and then I tried this new lip option which is my MAC Magenta, and then my Kat Von D Armageddon liquid lipstick. So it's kind of like a MAC Saint Germain type lip going on. Spring and summer is coming, so I really wanted something like that. And then plus I was trying to see if I could find some kind of like a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in God knows what shade, or Anastasia liquid lipstick and I think unicorn or milkshake, like one of those kind of colors in what I already had, and I think I was pretty successful. So this is just hour 0, we're gonna call it. It's currently 3:11 and I am going to check back in with you at 5:11 and see how both sides are holding up. So see you later. Okay, so it's currently 5:31 and I'm here for my 2-hour checkup. Both sides are holding up pretty well, but I like the Maybelline Fit Me side way better. Let me zoom in. So you guys can see underneath the eye had creased substantially on both sides, but the L'Oreal Infallible side seems a little bit more creased. I don't know, you can kind of argue for both. And another thing I don't like about the L'Oreal Infallible side is that my pimple is really emphasized. Like my acne over here is really emphasized, especially through the contour. I think the contour may have like rubbed off the foundation a little bit, but on this side it just felt a little bit better and the colors are a little bit more vivid in my opinion. If you want to get really technical with it. So, another thing is that maybe why it's creasing so much is because I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer and it has sunscreen in it. I don't think my skin really likes sunscreen like within foundation and makeup products like that. So maybe that's why it's creasing so much. But I kind of took that chance because I really did want to use everything drugstore, and as you can see, I used my drugstore mascara, my CoverGirl. I forgot what it's called, but that CoverGirl mascara, that's like my ride or die that I love so much. And I really wanted to make my whole face drugstore, so I kind of took that chance. Anyway, this side looks a little bit more creased, and I don't really like the foundation that much. But I will check in another 2 hours and tell you the progress. Okay guys, so this is going to be the last installment, or have you will, of this. And it's 8:07 p.m. and I have to say my makeup is looking pretty dewy, but I don't mind. I like a little bit of those natural oils to come through after a while. You guys can see pretty creasy under here, but unless I'm walking around like this, you can't really see it honestly. Pretty dewy around this area. The nose is like the first to go, like it's done. I still like the Maybelline Fit side better. Maybe I just wasn't as happening on this contour over here when I did it. But I like the Maybelline Fit side better. Maybelline Fit. L'Oreal. Maybelline Fit. L'Oreal. Which one do you guys like better? I'm gonna let you look at it. So let me know which one you guys like better. Rate, comment, and subscribe down below. Comment if you like the Maybelline or L'Oreal. I'd like to know like how many people like which, and just so like I know, and just so like I know, so maybe my opinion can be kind of like argued. I don't know. So rate, comment, subscribe. Definitely follow me on Instagram so we can talk makeup. I love talking makeup with you guys, everybody. And I might be making another channel soon because I hate the fact that this channel is Alexis G Makeup. Like, it's Alexified because I'm Lex and you need to be Alexified like right now. So yeah, I think I covered everything. Have a lovely day. Love ya. Bye. Had too much coffee. Bye.